This is day 185 of that response, and it's been a pretty long haul.
6 months into the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Washington Department of Corrections feels they are close to allowing visitors back to prisons.
Family connections, vital to effective reentry, and incredibly important to the agency, not just for the reentry purpose, but also to keep the incarcerated individuals engaged and active with their families throughout this crisis. And once we're as sure as we can be that we have all the right protocols and even barriers in place to do it safely, because safety ultimately is going to be the number one priority.
More than 400 inmates have tested positive inside Washington prisons. The hardest hit areas were in eastern Washington at Coyote Ridge and the state penitentiary. Now the DOC says there are only 28 active COVID-19 cases.
We haven't been perfect, but we've learned a lot along the way.
They credit widespread testing, isolating sick individuals, and screening everyone who enters a facility.
We're learning as we respond to COVID-19 that it takes a multiple-tooled approach to help mitigate the spread or transmission of COVID.
But some family of the incarcerated aren't optimistic that they'll see their loved ones anytime soon.
During the first couple of months, it was very, very chaotic because we realized that the department didn't have an actual plan in place. I think that by now they should have already had a plan in place.
In a press conference today, the DOC says they've tried to be transparent throughout the pandemic. Families say they just want to be heard by the DOC officials to ensure their loved ones are safe.
Families have been trying to have a meeting with the Secretary of Corrections, and we've been waiting 7 weeks for a response. And, you know, the three things that we ask for as families is just transparency, accountability, and consistency.
Jameson Kiefover for Cap KView Local News.